rockets. Let's strap them on the car, nothing bad will happen, right? Everyone knows about them, nobody uses them correctly. Or I guess my way is incorrect. Speedrunners using it differently, like 90 degrees to the side and pure adrenaline differently. You probably know why and how, and maybe even what the hell am I talking about if you watched my previous videos on this matter. But they did it again. They broke everything again. Records falling, 10k hour racers having fun with new setup, and Haiku suffering behind the scenes. But what really happened? Well, that's an interesting one. Sit tight, hit a like, take a cookie, and let's get started. Just look at it. Beautiful, lightweight, and really easy to control. Trust me. 1 month. It's all that it took to take typical regular rocket vehicle and improve it. Not once, not twice, not 3, oh, never mind, twice. Main difference is short bed and I guess no engine. No doors, no bumpers, and no seats. Perfect. Can it even be called car? Well, no. At least it has 4 wheels. In this setup, slippery wheels is a must. You want to actually flick through the turns. Just don't flick too hard, or else, well, yeah, that happens. I propose a new name. Rapid Optimized Combustion Kinetic Enhanced Thruster, or Rocket for short. But why would you ever use this Rapid Optimized Combustion Kinetics Enhanced Thruster? I mean, isn't it clear? You have a giant rocket booster strapped to the car frame. 100 miles in 3 seconds. That's 161 kilometers for those of you who using the normal measurement. It outshines the best car, the Scintilla, by huge margin. Just don't expect those wheels to hold. And probably game too. There is obviously a lot of problems, but who cares when you can do this? Yeah, that was a world record. Until it was beaten 10 minutes later with this. It's beautiful, feels almost like Uberbug. I mean, if you stretch it out a bit, it's practically same. You might think that this Rapid Optimized Combustion Kinetic Enhanced Thruster is overpowered, but no, not really. There is a limited number of time trials where it's useful, but there is a cool feature of this setup. If map allows for use of this vehicle, it's probably gonna be the most powerful one for it. Map kinda long and curvy? Well, shit. Scintilla is just better. Hell was unleashed and many records were beaten, and some even completely destroyed. So let's compare some of the runs. Let's start with simple and easy to understand records and finish with probably most unreal and incredible runs you will be able to see in BeamNG. So stick around till the end. First is Highway Strip. As expected of a highway, it's a straight line. Yes, you have rocket on your car and this is a straight line. Just activate it. The easiest part of this map is everything. Here is the comparison between Rocket and Fax Pure Speed Tune. Not even close. Next up, High Speed Ring Oval. This is one of the easiest records to take from the regular car. No skips, just pure speed. And it shows, while regular speed demon car made by FAC trying to get as much of a raw speed before the actual start, Rocket just casually gets 100 kilometers more and has just enough fuel to keep that momentum going. Sure, there is always a chance of spinning out, since speed is that ridiculous. Still, world record destroyed. Easy 3-second time save by Wolf. Short, long, curved, west. Those all are trials from industrial side, and they were demolished by new tune all the same. A large number of turns is not a problem if the map itself is short. Great example of this will be curved race. Why care if you lose speed during U-turns when you can get it back almost instantly? And that's the actual power of Rocket right there. Power that no other normal vehicle can beat, since, you know, it doesn't require grip to gain speed. Same goes for drift circuit, really. You're probably wondering, where is the actual drifting? Well, guess what? Previous record has less drifting. Kimarasa did a perfect job of trying to reduce useless time waste, or drifting, by a big margin. But that thing is taking best of both worlds. Why suffer long and slow turns when you can drift and get back all your speed and then some? But I guess technical driving and some rocket boosting is pretty mediocre, even if pretty hard to pull off correctly. So it's time for jumps. Yeah, RNG, I love it. But truth be told, if you think RNG plays big role in the next runs I'm gonna show, prove me wrong. I dare you. Without deep understanding of how Jato works, how it feels, and of course, how particular tunes work, it's near impossible to complete a run even once. You can call it the medium difficulty of rocket maps. By regular scale, it's probably very hard. Half pipes. What can I actually say about this one? Previously this map was cleared just by driving around, and now, well, look for yourself. There are two problems though. Starting jump and air control. Weak wheels make first jump is a pain, and of course jumping to the wrong part is obviously harder. Much harder. And then control in the actual air. Yeah, look at this frame. Does it look like a good time? Wrong setup at the start and you gonna spin. I already did show the next one, didn't I? Well, it's Sawmill. Long one anyway. Haiku did unreal job of making this trial as hard as possible, until other runners broke everything. Firstly, these roadblocks are not real, and for some reason that floor tile doesn't have material. And secondly, this can't be beaten. The difference between runs is 7 seconds, because of one trick, flying. Who cares about obstacles when you can jump over them? That, and also rocket vehicle enjoyers also driving in reverse, cause it's faster and it's much easier to set up a jump straight to the finish. They said it was really hard to beat. Precision layers upon precision layers. Hold my beer, said Wulp, and destroyed demo track by performing what can only be described as RNG and skill miracle. Almost perfect skip straight to the finish. But do you really think I would show you this without any twist? I asked one of the best drivers to try it out and drop time even further, and he accepted the challenge. After roughly 3 hours or so, he did it. Wait, no, it didn't count. So runner just overjumped the finish line. As sad as it was, sub 20 was possible, and he managed to get it. But it wasn't sub 20, it was actually sub 19. I don't see anyone breaking this one anytime soon. And now it's time for almost the hardest map in the entire game. And it's only 10 seconds long. It's pretty famous in the speedrunning community. It has been completely flipped on its head with the introduction of rockets. Looks easy, but I can assure you, there is nothing easy about this not so straight line. This jump is probably part of definition of hard in the dictionary. Smallest jump on uneven terrain will send this vehicle flying. And even if you want it to happen, there is always a chance that it will all go south, which is completely opposite way of where you want to go. To make things worse, perfect tune of rocket for this one features no back wheels. Good luck controlling this one. Near perfect run will probably take hundreds of attempts. Perfect, thousands. You probably spotted that RNG was playing stronger role in challenges that are harder. And yes, it's true, any skill can be destroyed just by being unlucky. And that's perfectly shown at one map. One particular nasty map that includes everything above. Huge RNG parts, difficult terrain, and damn fuel management. This is Containerland Perimeter. Main problem of this trial comes from the map itself. Due to sharp obstacles, it's really easy to blow up tires. This is probably the worst place for this to happen, since this is probably the only real place in the entire Rocket beatable maps where you don't want this to happen, since additional loss of control is not great on such cramped map. And then there is also a finish, which is possibly the most RNG you can find on any map that played with Jato. Nevertheless, records were conquered by Wulp. Yes, records that hold for 4 years was destroyed by whole 2 seconds. And I guess it wasn't even perfect attempt. And that were records beaten by rapid optimized... I'm sorry, I will stop. Beaten by Jato. Oh god, they already beaten more. Thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I see you all in the next one.
Yo, let's go!